pleasure to be presenting an interview with Ms. Ellen Salters.
Thank you, Carol.
How are you doing?
Good, very good, thank you.
So Ellen, you are the owner of Declutter to Design.
Yes, Carol, I am.
And this is a decluttering, it's an organizational company that organizes people's homes, small businesses. And so tell me a little bit about this business. Now, I know that you're a member of the National Association of Professional Organizers, the Hawaii Association of Professional Organizers, as well as Faithful Organizers. So tell me a little bit about how you started this business.
Actually, I had another business prior, but about 6 years ago, I was watching the TV shows. You've probably seen them. Some of them are called Clean House, or I forget what they're called now, but they're where professional organizers come into a home and transform that home from a disorganized home to a very organized home. At the time, I was thinking, I need a new profession. I wanted to reinvent myself. I was a business owner prior, and I thought, professional organizer, that must be a profession. I'm going to look it up, and I checked it out. Sure enough, one of the associations that you mentioned, the National Association of Professional Organizers, was having a conference, and I decided to go. I got trained there, came back, practiced on friends, and got started with my business.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, I mentioned that you do home offices, you do small businesses, you do residential, but who can benefit from hiring a professional organizer? I mean, I'm sure we all can. I know I could in my closet, especially, but the kind of person who might need it, perhaps more so than that organization.
I think the person that's stuck, the person that feels like they would be more productive, they would feel more peaceful in their home or their office if they were better organized, a person who can't find the things they're looking for in a timely fashion, or just feels out of sync because their environment is so cluttered and they're stuck. That's a person that would need someone else to come in, whether it be a friend or a professional, to come in and help them get unstuck, show them systems and ways to become organized, and actually help come alongside and change their environment.
So you mentioned peace, and I know when I spend the whole day cleaning my house, I really do feel strange, but I feel peaceful, I feel more calm, I feel happier.
Right.
But what are, besides peace and happiness, which are wonderful things, what are the benefits of getting organized?
I mentioned one, which is being able to find things. Another one is having a home for everything. Clutter is the result of postponed decisions. So when you get a piece of paper and some mail or papers from your child's school and you don't know where to put it, it just piles up. Pictures that you don't know, they don't have a home, they just pile up. Toys that don't have a proper place to go. Everything needs a home. So clutter, being the result of postponed decisions, means that a person isn't able to make a decision because they don't have a home for all the different things that are cluttering their home. So, what was your question?
Oh, the benefits of getting organized.
Oh, the benefits.
So the benefits of getting organized, and I had the peace one and happiness. It seems sort of strange, but it really is a benefit. I know that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to assume being able to do things a little more quickly, finding things that you can't find, your car keys. How many of us, honestly, have not spent a fair percentage of our lives looking for our car keys? And then I guess the other question is, why should somebody hire a professional organizer? Couldn't we just go and Google how to become organized and then sort of become organized by osmosis and watching it on the internet? Why do we have to have you or somebody like you come in? What is the benefit to that?
I think a lot of my clients will say to me, well, they'll ask themselves, why did I have to have you? Why can't I do this on my own? And many of them find it very challenging to do it on their own. They really need almost a coach there or someone to help them focus, help them stay on track, because they'll get tired, they'll get confused, they don't know what the next step is, they don't have a system set up to even make the decisions. There's so many reasons, but mostly people just like having me there, guiding the process, helping them set up the systems, and helping them go through the decision making. Because that's pretty challenging sometimes to even go through the decision of where do I put this? Where does this belong?
So, let's just say a person hires you to come in and maybe it takes you 2 or 3 days to do an area, I'm not sure. Of course, it's going to depend upon the depth of clutter. And I've seen some very cluttered places in my life where you can't barely walk through the house because there's so much stuff. And
Were you on a TV show, speaking of clutter?
I was, Carol.
tell us about that.
I was on the Hoarder Show, which is a national show. They came to Hawaii and did a family home here. Several of us, there were 4 of us from the Hawaii Association of Professional Organizers that were invited to come and be the organizers on the Hoarder Show. So they came in, they filmed while we organized, and it was quite a production. And yes, that home needed professionals, and they actually their needs were met. I worked on another hoarder's family that was quite what you described, basically goat trails through the home. So yes, it can be very challenging in some situations.
And then, just last but not least, what does it cost?
It all depends. It depends on whether you need,
So really, you got to do a bid on the project, but is there a range on, what would the high and
oh,
low?
the range, okay, the range. The range can go from anywhere, here in Hawaii, I would say probably $40 to $125.
That would be an hourly wage.
And then oftentimes, such as myself, we offer packages.
Right.
So packages you get some more value built into those packages.
Wonderful. Well, I'm so excited for your business. I think it has a lot of potential, and I'm always telling everybody, and you can invite me to have you come over and help me dig through my closet.
Oh, I'd love to, Carolyn.
It's a pleasure, and thank you very much.
You're welcome.